So today we got some unexpected news from Sports Interactive because we're getting to that time of year where people start asking a question about the next FM. And obviously today, Sports Interactive have put out a little post today, which wasn't expected. A lot of people were saying something's going to come out in September, but they've put something out today. So let's jump into what they've actually posted about today. So if you head over to their X page slash Twitter page, whatever you want to call it, and if you see they've put out a lovely little thing today introducing our expanded approach to FM Football Manager or FM play testing. Discover details on how you can join the waitlist. So I was a bit surprised by this. I was a bit like, okay, you weren't expecting something to come out because a lot of people say we'll probably hear something in September, but we'll have a little nose at it, shall we? So they have posted this lovely comment section here. I'm not going to fully read this out myself because I've got dyslexia, but what I will do is a text-to-speech sort of thing, so we can go through this. And so if you've not seen this, you can hear what they have to say.
Hey everyone. Today we'd like to share news on expanding our approach to Football Manager playtesting, and how you can get involved. We understand the need to ensure feedback is heard ahead of the next FM, in sufficient time to be reviewed by internal teams. So, we are bringing our playtesting experience into a new era, partnering with First Look, allowing you to register your interest to play early builds through the final stages of development. Learning from previous programs and user feedback. For FM27 we are opening our playtesting opportunities to a wider group, allowing more of you to help us shape the development of the game, starting in the coming weeks.
That's good.
Playtesting enables players early access to development builds of FM27, featuring new features and improvements. All that we ask is that you play as much as possible and provide feedback, respond to surveys, along with reporting any bugs you find. The internal teams will then utilize this feedback to make further changes going forward. You'll also get access to exclusive testing spaces on the SCI forums and Discord, to interact
cool
with other testers and some of the Sports Interactive community and development teams. You can register your interest and join the waitlist today. During the sign-up form you'll be asked about your FM experience. Please answer honestly as we are looking for players with a variety of game experience. Registering your interest does not guarantee entry into the program. All submissions will be reviewed and the Sports Interactive decision on accepted users is final. Alongside this online testing, we are conducting in-studio playtesting, collaborating with players who have consistently provided useful feedback on FM, be it positive or negative. Selected members of the community are being contacted by the SCI community team, giving us a broad range of feedback in different environments to help inform the studio's plans. We look forward to updating you again soon, and to collaborate with some of you on the FM27 playtesting plans. Thank you.
So from hearing that, I think that is quite positive. The fact they are opening it up, because obviously we knew with FM26 there was a very when Miles did the interview talking about it, he said like there was selected groups of people, but everyone's a bit like wasn't. Some people were saying I was in it. There's some people weren't in it, and like what type of players are actually in it, and I think this is quite good. The fact they are not just going for veterans; they're going for, I would say, a nice balance. People probably like myself playing it, like only probably get like less than 15 hours a week on it. I think you probably got people play probably like 50 plus hours a week on it, so it's a bit balanced. But I think myself this is quite positive. The fact they want to get people on board, try to take some more feedback on board before the new FM comes out this year, which I think is very positive. And I like the fact that because it's a bit unexpected. We didn't know anything about it. And I think it's a good thing to do. I don't know if I'll sign up for it myself because I probably just don't have the time to do it. But I feel like there's going to be a good few players signing up for this. And I think it'll be quite interesting. The fact you can share your voice. If it does change anything, we don't know. But I do quite like that. I do quite like the fact they've got that. And it gives you an opportunity to share a voice and you can maybe have a bit of an impact. You might not do, you don't know. But I think it's quite nice because it does give you that opportunity. It's not like other bloody, say, games where you're shouting for something for constantly and you're not heard. They're kind of like hearing and they're kind of opening up a bit. If they wanted to, they could have kept it closed doors and just kind of kept it to the same, maybe the same group of people again, just very tight niche. But hopefully they have a nice bit broad on it. Maybe like playtest on console. I think hopefully that'll be quite a good option. I think I doubt if they'll be able to do that because unless they invite people into their studio, play test it on their version they've got in the studio. So people who do play FM can get a chance to play it, because I know on console's been a bit broken this year. So I think it'd be quite good for a bit of variety, maybe like some mobile users and stuff like that. If these people do get invited to go to the studio, obviously overall the play testing are probably going to show is the PC version, but I think they do need to test it on every platform, so every platform could be happy, not just catering just for one particular. You gotta everyone to be happy this year. Obviously, it's not going to be FM24. FM24, we have discussed about this before, was very one of its kind. FM26 is going on its new journey in a different direction, trying to make it a bit more friendly user for all new players and stuff like that. Console friendly, as you could call it. And obviously, I know the proper veterans of this, that we do hear you and stuff like that. I'm sure Sports are Interactive do, but I feel like the other side of it is the paycheck they're getting from being on console, and that now is multiplied by mad. So obviously they're going to stick with that because they want to get. I think the more money they're making, more licenses they can get in the game as well, which I think is the other side of it you need to look at. It's like, yeah, we don't get these legacy games like we used to get, but sometimes you've got to kind of, you have those staples like we've talked about before. You've got those games where they do really well, like FM24 probably go down in history as one of the best ones. Then hopefully in FM32 will go down in history as one of the best because it's got Premier League, Spain League licenses, and it's just got all the licenses that you could want, and it's just amazing. And I don't know, something could be incredible, obviously, but it won't be the same as in the nostalgia of what you used to have. Nothing ever's like that. It's like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a good example. The old lobbies in Call of Duty used to be so great, so simple, basic, but now they're just over the top, and navigating through it is just a headache. It really is. So that's just like another thing if you look at another genre of games. I think it's just games nowadays, UIs just, you think it'll get simpler, but I think they just make it more of a headache to do things, and I think we've gone past the days where things used to be simple. But before we do wrap up this video, I do want to have a quick look at this, because I've not really looked on X comments on Football Manager, and I found this one quite interesting today, where, because I myself look at this as quite positive. They're trying to take some feedback on board, try and get some more feedback. That's just my stance on it. 1.4 million people have seen this, 121 comments at the time of recording this, and it's only been out for 7 hours. But it's quite interesting when you go into the comments and having a nose on them. Like I said, not hating on anyone. It's just interesting to read what people are saying. That's all I'm just want to say here. I'm not looking to stir anything, but it's just quite interesting to see. Because I thought might be some people in here kind of go, oh, that's good that you want to try to take on some bit of positivity and stuff like that. But like we've got some people saying here about go back to the old UI. We want an FM24 sort of type of game, and it's quite interesting to be honest. Because I thought just copy the FM24 user interface, problem fixed. But yeah, it's just quite interesting looking at it. So like I said, I'm not calling anyone out, but I thought it would have been like, this is good to hear. You're giving us some, like, it's not leaving it too late, as you could say. If the game's coming out in November, they're coming out in August, looking for your opinion. So that is, say, August, September, October. That's 3 months still to get your voice shared. It's not like dropping it late October and the game's coming out next week. It's like, it's still time to maybe to adjust a few things. Might not be perfect. What you want, FM24. It's never going to be FM24. But it was just quite interesting to see, to be fair. It really was kind of seeing a few comments here with like asking for refunds and stuff like that still, and the new FM27, well, FM26 is still in public beta. Yeah, I think like I've said this before as well. I think like FM26, I think they shouldn't have charged full price for it. I think they should have gone a little bit lower in the price. But even with FM27 or FM26, could have just done like an early access, and they're tweaking on this, and like this is gonna be a game for the future sort of thing. But obviously they wouldn't do that. But it's just quite interesting, to be honest. Just looking at this, please just bring back FM24 version. We all beg. And yeah, it's just mental. Miles are blocking literally everyone for criticizing the game. No point to play or anything. We said for 15 to 10 years, we're ignoring 99% of it. Oh, damn. Interesting, re-engaging, signed up. See, this is a good positive thing. Fantastic move. I have immediately applied. So there's a few comments now popped up that I've seen now. This is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Well done. Yeah, see, there are some good positive ones on here, which is good. But obviously, in the middle of it all, please no more UI anything. We need an overhaul system on the system jam. Please bring back FM24. Absolutely crazy it is. Like I said, I generally thought it was going to be a bit more positive. Fix the goddamn awful UI. It would be interesting to see what it's like in the new ownership, but I don't see it being much different, to be honest. Really do not. But no, it's quite interesting. And I think it'd be quite interesting to have a look on Reddit as well to see if anyone's posted anything. So I'm probably going to go as far as saying this is probably my favourite comment I have just seen on here at the minute, which I do really like. It's a different approach. Feels like it's a better one than the approach of the past. So I'll be positive about that. Still very about FM27, given the state and choice of the direction of FM26, but I hope this new approach will help SI bringing FM back to the previous highs. That's a good way to be, and I think it's a good way to be. Like the fact they're not saying 3 months from next week the game's out. It's like they're giving you a chance now to say something, and I think it would be quite interesting. I'm a good old read through this and see what's going on here. But I generally think this is a good take on it, and gives you an opportunity to have your voice heard. All right. Hi all, thanks for your feedback there today. And I've spoken to a few folks about some people not receiving the survey questions and I've gone through the process. I'm chasing it up now for the day. Heads up, you do not have to do this. This is not a requirement for being considered for the playtest, but it's always useful for our team and info. If you are previously signed up, okay. So, Mom, I don't know if Chris is on that one today. I'd rather just play FM24, but thanks. So it's quite interesting to see what people are saying. I've got to say, I want to say it's like 65 to 35 people. 35% of people are happy about this direction. Some people are still upset, which is understandable. It really is understandable. But I thought it would have been more like maybe 70 if we had a few comments, but that might change over the next 24 hours or whatnot, a bit more positiveness or more negative, we don't know. But I myself think this is a good move in a direction and just trying to give a different angle and a different take on it. So let us know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on this. I think they couldn't have done this, but they have done this, so I think it's a good positive move. They could have just totally gone sod you lot. You can wait until the early access, which would be normally 2 weeks early on PC. Then that's when you first time to get to play it. But no, they're giving some people the chance to play it now, so I think it's good positive. But like I say, let us know in the comments down below what you think. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for some more FM content coming up very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. See you later. Bye-bye.